Well, welcome to the show. Today is part two of our Judge Simpson docket. Now, don't get don't get mad at me that I'm antisocial. I have to watch what's being presented to you for ads because sometimes I'll forget to mute an ad, and the music in the ad gets the channel copyright struck. So it's not like I'm being antisocial. I'm actually having to watch what I'm doing. And I got the notification on my phone, but I didn't. We're doing all right. All right, so let me share the screen. Let's get this started. Uh, so let's make this bigger.
Cause case, people versus Lerone Kelsey. Prosecuting on behalf of Lerone Kelsey, Your Honor. We sent him Zoom information. Is he appearing on the call? Lerone Kelsey? Not here. Your Honor, he was supposed to provide some information for the prosecutor's review. I can't explain why he didn't appear. Bench warrant will issue for defendant's failure to appear, bond 5,000, 10%, therefore will issue immediately. Court does call the case of the people versus Abdullah Kafaji. Bless you.
An assistant public defender, Natalie Pate, with and on behalf of Mr. Kafaji, who is present via Zoom. Sir, can you please unmute and state your name for the court?
Abdullah Al-Kafaji.
Thank you. Your Honor should be in receipt of a signed plea form as well as a police report.
Yeah, the plea form indicates that the defendant would be pleading no contest to the charge of operating while visibly impaired first. Upon a successful plea, that's a 93-day offense. Upon a successful plea to that charge, counts 1 and 2 would be dismissed.
That's correct, Your Honor. Correct, Your Honor.
That's the court's full understanding. Sir, please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, Your Honor.
State your name again for the record.
Abdullah Al-Kafaji.
All right, you can put your hand down. Sir, it is this court's understanding that you're going to be pleading guilty to the charge of operating while visibly impaired second or first offense. That is a misdemeanor punishable by up to 93 days in jail, $300 fine plus court costs. The court could order community service, any rehabilitative programs the court deems necessary. The court could also order your vehicle immobilized, could order you to pay the cost of the prosecution as well as the cost of any emergency governmental services. You understand that, sir?
Yeah, I'm pleading no contest. Sorry,
pleading no contest. You understand
okay.
do you understand the maximum penalties?
Yes, Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor.
Do you understand what a no contest plea is?
Yes.
Two things about it. I have to make sure that you understand it. First of all, means that you're not further desirous or wanting to contest this charge. You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
And you understand also that for purposes of sentencing, the court is going to treat you the same as though you had pled guilty. You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Basis for the no contest plea?
Potential civil liability, Your Honor.
Sir, to that charge, how do you plead?
No contest.
Now, you understand that by pleading no contest, you will not have a trial of any kind.
Yes, Your Honor.
You signed an advice of rights form or gave your counsel authority to do so?
Sorry, I don't understand.
Did you sign an advice of rights form?
Oh, yes, yes, sorry.
You have any question regarding those rights?
No,
You understand that you're giving up or waiving all the rights contained on that form, including your trial rights contained under paragraph 5.
yes,
You understand you're giving up your right to appeal of right.
yes,
Are you on probation or parole?
no,
Has anybody promised you anything other than what's been stated here today on the record to get you to plead to this charge?
no,
Anybody threaten you or coerce you?
no,
You're doing this voluntarily and of your own free will?
yes, Your Honor.
Court has been provided and has reviewed Pittsfield Township Department of Public Safety report for their case number 252499. Any objection to the court having reviewed that report?
No.
Based upon a review of that report, the court does find that there's a sufficient factual basis in which the court could determine the defendant's guilt of this offense. Counsel, have I complied with the court?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you aware, well, I should ask this, are you aware of any other promises, threats, or other inducements that have led to this plea?
Your Honor. No.
Sir, prior to me accepting your plea, you understand that if you commit misconduct between the time of today and the time of your sentencing, that the court would not be bound by any sentence evaluation in your case, and you would not be entitled to withdraw your plea.
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will accept the defendant's plea of no contest to count 3. Counts 1 and 2 are dismissed. Defendant is referred to Von Schwartz for an alcohol screening and assessment and the victim's impact panel. Sentencing in this matter will be
October 22nd at 12 noon.
October 22nd, 2025, 12 noon. Bond
Sounds
with its
good.
conditions will continue. Do we have a probation intake? Probation, sir, I need you to hold on the line. We're gonna put you into a breakout room with our probation department so you can begin the sentencing process.
Okay, thank you so much, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Excuse me? What's the secret to getting straight A's?
Case People versus Noman Khan.
Assistant Public Defender Natalie Pate on behalf of Mr. Khan. Sir, can you please unmute and state your name for the court?
Noman Rahman Khan.
Thank you, Your Honor. May Ms. Feltes and I briefly approach?
Briefly.
Thank you, Your Honor. Bench conference, Your Honor. I would respectfully requesting an adjournment.
Adjourn the matter to October 15th, 2025, 9 a.m. Bond continue.
Thank you, Mr. Khan.
Thank you.
Court calls the case of the People versus Shannon Kiesling.
Ron Brown appearing on behalf of Ms. Keating. She's making her way. Please introduce yourself to the judge.
Shannon Kiesling.
Thank you.
Oh, requesting an adjournment of this case, Your Honor.
Your Honor, the last time we were here, we discussed that there was a warrant request. I have processed that at my end, but it still needs to go through all the other pieces to get up to it. It will be authorized for another case.
Got it.
That other case, they finally got the paperwork together.
Okay, sorry.
Turn it to October 15th,
Can you hear me now?
2025, 9 a.m. And is that a Pittsfield?
I'm not sure, Your Honor. So sorry.
It may be an Ann Arbor case because
Okay.
it was on Washtenaw, so it's either Pittsfield or Ann Arbor.
Okay.
The agent.
I was just wondering whether we should expect it or.
Oh, hold
Hang
on.
on.
Second.
Just hold on.
Okay.
I'll tell you where it's out of.
Okay, I'm sorry.
You're right.
Pittsfield, Your Honor.
So it's a
So
Pittsfield
it's
case.
coming here.
Come here.
So it's coming here. It's going, that case is going to be in front of Judge Simpson too.
Okay.
All right. So stop it. I'm going to give you paperwork reminding you of the court date.
Court calls case People
Okay.
versus Justin Lang.
Passion Feltes for the people.
Ron Brown appearing on behalf of Justin Lane.
He's here. Sir, if you could state your name.
Justin Lang.
Your Honor, we're requesting an adjournment. We're still trying to get a handle on the restitution amount.
That's correct, Your Honor.
October 15th, 2025 on restitution.
Yes, Your Honor.
9 AM. Bond continued.
Thank you.
I'll be in touch.
All right.
Calls case of the people versus Adam Martinez.
I should call this to the people.
Ron Brown appearing on behalf of Adam Martinez, Your Honor.
Sir, if you could state your name.
Adam Martinez.
Your Honor, I'm requesting an adjournment to review media with him.
October 15th, 2025, 9 AM. That's going to be a popular day.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir. Court calls case people versus Ronald Matthews.
I should call this to the people.
Ron Brown appearing on behalf of Mr. Matthews, Your Honor.
You have him?
No, we don't.
Ronald Matthews? No response. Bench warrant, 5,000. 10%. That warrant will issue immediately. Court calls the case people versus Chad Maurer.
I should call this to the people.
Ron Brown appearing on behalf of Chad Maurer.
Mr. Maurer, can you state your name, please?
Chad Maurer.
Thank you.
I'm requesting adjournment. Mr. Maurer, did you get to the Secretary of State? We were talking on the phone.
20 minutes tomorrow at 12:10.
All right, we're requesting adjournment so we can go to Secretary.
October 15th, 2025, 9 AM. Bond continued.
Thank you.
Court calls the case of the people versus Brian Maynard.
I should call this to the people.
Your name, sir?
Brian Maynard.
All right, sir, you are before the court on a misdemeanor complaint that alleges that on or about June 12, 2025, at the location of 7245 Carpenter Road in Pittsfield Township, Washtenaw County, State of Michigan, that you did commit the offense of child abuse in the 4th degree. You understand the nature of that charge, sir?
Yes, sir.
That is a misdemeanor punishable by up to 1 year, 1 year incarceration or probation up to 5 years. You understand that, sir?
Yes, sir.
First question I have for you is, do you want to be represented by an attorney?
Yes, sir.
Public defender case.
Assistant Public Defender Natalie Pate with and on behalf of Mr. Maynard, we would waive any formal reading of the complaint. My client stands mute. We'd request a pretrial date as well as a personal cognizance bond, Your Honor.
Defendant every way formal reading standing mute. Court will enter a not guilty plea. Pretrial in this matter will be adjourned to October 15, 2025, 9 AM. Mr. Bond, in this case, people have anything they want to say with reference?
Here we are requesting a no non-consensual contact with Zane Maynard, Zane, same last name. I understand that to be the defendant's child.
I'm sorry. 14.
How old?
He's my son.
13 or 14, I believe.
Not currently.
Originally, we were also requesting, no go to that 7245 Carpenter Road location. I'm not sure if both parties are still residing there or not.
Your Honor, my client indicates to me that the 14-year-old son of his does not live with him at the moment. I don't know if that address is that address that the prosecutors mentioned where you currently reside, or is that where he currently resides?
I reside at 7245.
Oh.
He's currently in Tennessee.
Okay.
Oh, he's in another state.
Yes, sir.
So the non-consensual contact should be sufficient, as well as all standard bond conditions, no assault behavior, no possession of firearms, all those sorts of things. Based on my information, it does look like the defendant may be a CPL holder, so I would request that he surrender firearms during the pendency of the case to Pittsfield Township.
Why would I do that?
That's my standard condition, Your Honor. When I have people that are charged with assaults of crimes, I request that.
Well, I think there has to be justification for that. I'm not gonna order that he surrenders firearms at this time.
Thank you, Your Honor.
So I've adjourned it to the October 15th. I'm gonna set your bond, sir, at an amount of $10,000. Personal recognizance bond. I'm gonna order standard conditions, including no assault behavior. At this time, although I'm not ordering the surrender, you are not to possess any weapons. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
That includes ammunition. There's to be no possession of any alcohol, recreational marijuana, or any illegal drugs. I'm going to order no non-consensual contact with Zane Maynard. You understand that, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right. That is all I'm going to order at this time.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Court does call the case People versus Clyde McLean. Another one. Right here. Hello,
Hello,
what's your name?
Clady McCain.
Clayton. Okay. You are before the court on a misdemeanor complaint that alleges that on or about June 30th, 2025, at the location of Oak Valley Drive near Scioto Church in Pittsfield Township, Washtenaw County, state of Michigan, that you failed to report an accident
Yes, sir.
and the nature of that charge, ma'am.
Yes.
That is a misdemeanor punishable after 90 days of jail, $100 fine plus court costs. You understand that?
Yes.
All right. With reference to that case, do you want to be represented by counsel?
Yes, please.
This is a public defender. Yes.
Brown Pring on behalf of my new client.
Wait for a reading, stand mute.
Yes, Your Honor.
Defendant having waived for a reading, standing mute. The court will enter a not guilty plea. Pre-trial in this matter, I presume you're requesting adjournment, will be set October 15th, 2025 at 9 a.m. To bond in this case, I'll set her bond at a $5,000 personal recognizance bond. I'll order standard conditions, no assault behavior or possession of any weapons. You understand that, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
And I'm also going to order that there's to be no possession or consumption of any alcohol, recreational marijuana, or any drug.
Listen, it's called Connect Team, and it's insane. I don't do schedules or timesheets manually.
Yes, I do.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Court does call the case People versus Marlon McCullough Hawkins.
Ash Phelps for people.
I'm sorry. McCullough Hawkins. No response. Bench warrant, bond 5,000, 10%. Warrant will issue immediately. Court calls case People versus Shamira McKay.
Ash Phelps for people.
Public Defender Natalie Pate with on behalf of Ms. McKay, who is approaching. Please state your name for the record, ma'am.
Shamira McKay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. I'm respectfully requesting an adjournment. I have discussed the discovery that we do have with Ms. McKay, and I did speak to the people. I believe we just need the 911 call still in this matter, so I'm requesting an adjournment to get
That's
that.
what I understand as well.
October 15, 2025, 9 a.m. Bond continued.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Court calls the case of the People versus Kenneth Miller.
Ash Phelps for people.
Brown Pring on behalf of Mr. Miller.
Kenneth Miller.
Thank you, sir.
Your Honor, do you have the plea form? I got one if you need.
I do. I don't know, what is he pleading? Is he pleading guilty to this charge?
Yes. With no upfront jail.
Well, I'm not necessarily agreeing to that. I typically don't do, but if that's part of it, you two are agreeing on that. I'm not.
It's just a recommendation as long as he remains compliant with bond, not an agreement.
Correct. All right.
And he went over advice of rights with Ms. Perrini.
Court form indicates that the defendant will be pleading guilty to the charge of operating while intoxicated with an occupant less than 16. That is a 1-year misdemeanor. Upon his successful plea to that charge, well, that's the actual charge.
Yes, Your
So
Honor.
he's just pleading straight up to that charge. That's the court's full understanding of the agreement. Sir, please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, Your Honor.
State your name again for the record, please.
Kenneth Miller.
All right. Sir, it is this court's understanding that you're going to plead guilty to the charge of operating while intoxicated with an occupant in your vehicle less than 16. That is a misdemeanor. punishable by up to 1 year incarceration and a $200 to $1,000 fine plus court costs. The court could also order any rehabilitative services or community service the court deems necessary, could order your vehicle immobilized, could order you to pay the cost of the prosecution as well as the cost of any emergency governmental services. You understand that, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
Understanding that, you still wish to plead guilty?
Yes.
And to that charge, how do you plead?
Guilty.
Now, you understand that by pleading guilty, you'll not have a trial of any kind.
Yes, sir.
You signed an advice of rights form, is that correct?
Yes.
Any question regarding any of those rights?
No, Your Honor.
Look at paragraph 5. Those are your rights which are part of a trial. You understand that by pleading guilty, you're giving up those rights as well as all the rights on that form.
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you understand you're giving up your right to appeal of right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you on probation or parole?
No.
Has anybody promised you anything other than what's been stated here today to get you to plead?
No.
Anybody threaten you or coerce you?
No.
You're doing this voluntarily and of your own free will?
Yes, sir.
And also because you believe that you are indeed guilty of this offense?
Yes, sir.
On March 19, 2025, at the location of 7,000 East Michigan Avenue in Pittsfield Township, Washtenaw County, State of Michigan, were you operating a motor vehicle?
Yes, sir.
Prior to operating that motor vehicle, did you consume intoxicating liquor?
Yes, sir.
What do you have and how much?
Tito's vodka, and I'm not sure exactly how much it was.
Were you stopped by the police? Or was there an
No,
accident?
I was pulled out. They pulled up on me in the Walmart parking lot.
Okay. Were you ultimately arrested?
Yes.
Are you disputing the right of the police to in any way have arrested you in this circumstance?
No, sir.
All right. Were you taken to the police station or to the hospital for a blood draw?
To the hospital and straight to the jail.
All right. And at the hospital, there was a blood draw?
Yes.
Sir, during the operation of the vehicle, was there an accident or did you hit another vehicle?
I believe I might have hit a rock. I don't believe there was another vehicle involved.
Where would you have hit a rock?
I'm not sure. I don't have very good recollection of the incident.
You know what?
I don't have the best recollection of the incident.
Did you hit something?
Looking at the car, I did.
I can't take, I'm not gonna, well, probably could. I'm not going to. I'm gonna adjourn this out, and if he still wishes to play, it's gonna have to be a no contest play, because he's not able to give me any recollection of anything.
Yes, Your Honor. Is that October 15th?
I'll adjourn this matter out to October 15th, 2025, 9 a.m.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Just so that you understand, Mr. Brown, my file is marked that there was a crash, but he,
Understood, Your Honor. Is it .21?
I know. Court calls the case, People versus Whitney Mitchell.
I should spell this for people. Here, this is the way to use it.
Hello, what's your name?
Whitney Mitchell.
All right, Ms. Mitchell, you are before the court on a misdemeanor complaint that alleges 2 charges. The first charge is that of operating while intoxicated. This is alleged to have occurred on June 30th, 2025 at the location of Michigan Avenue near Circle K. You understand that charge?
Yes, Your Honor.
There is also with that charge a second offense notice that would make this a misdemeanor punishable by 5 days to 1 year in jail, a $200 to $1,000 fine plus court costs. Court could order community service and any rehabilitative programs the court deems necessary. Could order your vehicle immobilized, could order you to pay the cost of the prosecution as well as the cost of any emergency governmental services. Do you understand the maximum penalties?
Yes, Your Honor.
Count two alleges that on that same date and at that same location that you operated a motor vehicle with the presence of a controlled substance. You understand that?
Yes, Your
Sure.
Honor.
That's a misdemeanor punishable by up to 93 days in jail, a $100 to $500 fine plus court costs. Court could order community service, rehabilitative programs, could order your vehicle immobilized, and could order you to pay the cost of the prosecution as well as the cost of any emergency governmental services. You understand all of that, ma'am?
Yes, Your Honor.
First question I have for you is, do you want to be represented by an attorney? This is the
Yes.
public defender. Yes.
Under Natalie Pate, with and on behalf of Ms. Mitchell, we would waive any formal reading of the complaint. My client stands mute and we would ask for a PR bond and adjourn pretrial date, please, Your Honor.
Defendant every way formal reading, standing mute, court will enter a not guilty plea. Pretrial in this matter will be adjourned October 15, 2025, 9 a.m. As to bond in this case, alleged BAC.
Well, Your Honor, there's an alcohol BAC of 0.097. There is also a lab report indicating 60 nanograms per milliliter cocaine, 757 nanograms of the metabolite cocaine, and 67 nanograms of methamphetamine. The defendant's prior is from 2023. It looks like she would have finished probation in late 2024. Based on what I can see, I'm requesting a scram tether and intense supervision at community corrections.
Anything you want to say regarding that?
Your Honor, I would just request a PR bond. I do understand typically in these types of cases, the monitoring at community corrections. So I'd leave that in the court's discretion.
Bond will be set in the amount of $25,000 personal recognizance bond. All other standard conditions, including no assaultive behavior or possession of any weapons. You understand that, ma'am?
Yes.
There is to be no use of any alcohol, recreational marijuana, or any illegal drugs. You understand that?
Yes.
Did you report over to community corrections? Ma'am, if I were to give you a drug test now, right now, are you going to come back clean? Think
Ye-
about it before you answer.
Yes. Well, I have a medical marijuana card.
Her prior was in 2023. Was that a straight? Was that also a combination of drugs?
I am trying to find it here. I can't tell. It may be a city case, which is why I'm not able to locate it.
Got it.
It was just alcohol.
All right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to order the defendant over to community corrections for intensive supervision level, which will have to include drug testing. I do want, at least because of what's located at this point, she's to have drug testing at least 2 times per week until further order of this court. I'm also going to order the defendant is to be placed on a scram monitoring unit or tether. And they will be able to do that over at community corrections. Anything further?
Your Honor.
Nothing further, Your Honor. Thank you.
Thank you.
Court calls case People versus John Neary.
Ashley Phillips for the people.
Your name, sir?
John Neary.
All right. Sir, you are before the court on a misdemeanor complaint that alleges that on or about June 30th, 2025, at the location of 3900 Carpenter Road in Pittsfield Township, Washtenaw County, State of Michigan, that you did commit the offense of assault and or assault and battery upon a Hassan Isa. You understand the nature of that charge?
Yes, sir.
All right. That's a misdemeanor punishable by up to 93 days in jail, $500 fine plus court costs. Do you understand that, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right. First question I have for you. You want to be represented by an attorney?
I have to take a short intermission. Okay, I'm right back.
Yes, sir, I do.
It's a public defender case.
Assistant Public Defender Natalie Pate with and on behalf of Mr. Neary, we would waive any further formal reading. My client stands mute and we would ask for an adjourned pretrial date as well as a personal bond, please, Your Honor.
Defendant having waived formal reading, standing mute, court will enter a not guilty plea. Pretrial in this matter will be adjourned to October 15th, 2025, 9 a.m. Bond in this case, I'll set his bond at a $5,000 personal recognizance bond. Below standard conditions, including no possession of any weapon, no assault behavior, or possession of any weapons. You understand that, sir?
When is it? October the 15th?
That's your date. But I'm
Well,
asking,
hunting season's coming on. I just want to know how we're going to approach this hunting season thing.
pardon?
Hunting season's coming. I
I
just
knew
want to
you
know
were
how we're
gonna
going to
say
approach this.
that.
Huh?
I knew you were gonna
It's
say
just,
that.
I've been doing it since I was like.
You look like a
8 years old.
hunter, you look like a hunter, and when I said no possession of any weapons, I bet you everything went blank in your head.
That's another thing right there. It's kind of,
Let me
I
ask
mean,
you.
season actually starts in October.
Hold on,
Boat
stop,
season.
stop.
Okay.
Do you bow hunt?
Yes, sir. I both.
You bow and
Yes,
then
sir.
firearm when that opens?
Yes, sir. I also hunt different states as well too, so.
Any response regarding the hunting?
I don't have any objection to bow season. At this point, I am gonna request no firearms possession or use, Your Honor. I'm trying to get a sense of history.
State basically.
I don't see much that's recent. Any,
Well, bow season opens up on the
the first.
first,
okay.
and then firearm is 15 or thereabouts.
It's the 15th here. Yes, sir.
All right, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna indicate no possession of any weapons. I will indicate at this time that the defendant may bow hunt. Okay,
Yes, sir.
and then I'll make a determination, since your court date is actually the opening day. I'll make a determination about firearms once everybody else is.
Yes, sir. I appreciate it.
Okay, fair enough.
And it makes sense, right? I understand a lot of people, that's how they feed themselves, so I get it, like,
Do what?
thing. People hunt to feed themselves, I get it.
Or just chase Bambi around. I mean, either way.
It's dad. Not bad.
See, I can say all that stuff. I'm not a hunter. I just watch people do it. And I'm amazed at it, but all right. I'm also going to order, sir, no alcohol, recreational marijuana, or any illegal drugs. You understand?
Yes, sir.
that?
Yes, sir. I
All right.
appreciate it.
And then what I'll do is I'll order that you're to have no contact with Hassan Isa. Okay. I think we're all set, and then we'll deal with the hunting issue come the 15th.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
The court does call the case of People versus Wayne Rankin.
I should spell this for the people.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Sam Bernstein here on behalf of Wayne Rankin.
Mr. Rankin, can you state your name, please?
Wayne Rankin.
He was a little bit surprised to see Bernstein.
Yeah, right.
No, it's okay. I saw the surprised look on your face. All right, what are we doing in this case?
I need to ask the court for an adjournment so that I can have time to speak with Mr. Rankin. I'm afraid the contact information I have for you, Mr. Rankin, is not working.
What number?
Well, I don't want him saying.
All
right. I'll grant it. October 15th, 2025, 9 a.m. or as your invite indicates. Mr. Bernstein, I'll have my staff just write down your office number. And then you call his office, make sure what information for you is correct there. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So we can get it moving. Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor. Appreciate that.
Thank you, Mr.
Okay, guys, your car insurance company
Court calls the case of the people versus Natasha Naomi.
Ash Feltus for people.
An Assistant Public Defender Natalie Pate with and on behalf of Miss Naomi, who appears via Zoom. Ma'am, can you please unmute and state your name for the court?
Hi, my name is Natasha Naomi.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Your Honor. I actually was able to connect with Miss Naomi this morning in person. She did arrive, and I let her know the time block and that she had Zoom permission. She indicates to me that she believes her license is currently valid, and I'm asking if the court could confirm that.
She thinks she's driving legally? Let's see. If I said no, Miss Naomi, would you be surprised?
Yes, very.
Okay, no, she's legal.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Please.
And I did. And to be candid, I did not speak with Ms. Feltes about this case prior. I don't know if they would be inclined to dismiss or if I would request an adjournment possibly to speak with them, given that Ms. Naomi is now validly licensed.
Ms. Feltus, the failure to display the original
Move
charge.
to dismiss.
No objection.
Ms. Naomi, do you have any objection to the case being dismissed?
No.
No, okay. I knew you didn't. Okay, case is dismissed. You have a great day, man.
You too. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you, Ms.
Alrighty,
Naomi.
thank you.
Let's call the case of the people versus Kiana Patterson.
Ash Feltus for people.
An Assistant Public Defender Natalie Pate with and on behalf of Ms. Patterson, who appears via Zoom. Ma'am, can you please unmute and state your name for the court?
Kiana Patterson.
Oh, there she is.
Thank you, Your Honor. I have two brief requests. The first would be for an adjournment of the pretrial, and the second would be is if Ms. Patterson, if you don't mind calling the Public Defender's Office and making sure we have the best phone number for you.
Okay.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
You have that number?
I do not.
Okay, let me give it to you. You ready?
1 second. I gotta get a pen. I'm ready.
Okay, it's area code 734
Mm-hmm.
222 6970.
Okay.
All right. Thank you. And it's adjourned out to October 15th, 2025.
Okay.
Court does call the case of the people versus Theodore Pridemore.
Ash Feltus for people.
Yes. Your name, sir?
Peter Lewis Pridemore.
All right. Sir, you are before the court on a misdemeanor citation that alleges that on or about August 3rd, 2025, location of the ramp of I-94, well, ramp, the off of I-94. It's like they put an exit number in here, but near Washington Avenue in Pittsfield Township, that you can operate a motor vehicle without the insurance required under the motor vehicle code. You understand that, sir?
Yes, I do.
All right. That is a misdemeanor punishable by a fine not less than $200, not more than $500, as well as 90 days in jail. You understand that, sir?
I do.
All right. First question I have for you is, do you wish to be represented by an attorney?
No, sir.
All right. So what do you want to do with the case?
Adjourn.
Okay, you'd be adjourning for what purpose, sir?
Have time to speak with the prosecutor.
Okay, and you want to enter a plea in this case? What is your plea you're entering, sir?
Pardon? Not guilty.
Defendant pleading not guilty. We'll enter that plea. Pretrial. Indicate that he's waived attorney. Pretrial in this matter will be set for October 15th, 2025, 9 a.m. Or as your invite indicates. So you'll have to watch your email. Make sure that we have that, otherwise you won't get notice of your time block.
Will do.
Thank you.
Want the fastest working GLP-1?
Court does call the case of the people versus Gina Randolph.
Ashley Feltus for the people.
Assistant Public Defender Natalie Pate with and on behalf of Ms. Randolph, who is present via Zoom.
Hold on one moment. Did you get contact information from him?
I asked him to call my office, Ron.
Oh, okay.
Except one.
I didn't. Oh, well. No, it's okay. It's a insurance case. I'm not gonna worry. I'll just give him a PR file.
Thank you.
Go ahead.
Your Honor, Ms. Randolph was present on the Zoom. She was texting me. I don't know if she can hear. Oh, there she is. Ms. Randolph, can you please state your name for the court?
Janae Randolph.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. I have had discussions both with the people and my client regarding this case, and there is an offer. My client is asking me to speak to the people again about possibly a different resolution. So I'm asking for an adjournment for that to happen.
October 15th, 2025, 9 a.m. Bond continued. Thank you, Ms. Randolph.
Thank you, Mr.
That's the case. The people versus Miles Rowe.
Ashley Feltus for the people.
Ron Brown appearing on behalf of Miles Rowe, Your Honor. He should be appearing by Zoom. We sent him the information.
State your name, please. I'm not picking him up.
I'm
Miles, bro.
All right, go ahead. What are we doing?
I'm requesting an adjournment for further discovery, media, or to review it with my client.
October 15th, 2025, 9 a.m.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Court calls case people versus Daniel Weiss. Carcamo?
Ashley Feltus for the people.
Yes, I am.
He's in Zoom.
All right, this is an arraignment. All right. Sir,
Yes, sir. Hello? Do you hear me?
hang on one moment. Hold on one moment, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Oh. Got it. Sir, before I read you're here on the charge of operating with an unlawful blood alcohol content. Let me ask you this. Are you going to want to be represented by an attorney on this case?
No, I don't have any representative.
Right. Do you want an attorney?
If you have any interpreted, it's better for me.
Okay, we're talking two different things. You need an interpreter, right? Habla español?
Yes.
Okay. Do you want an attorney?
Yes.
Okay. This becomes a public defender case. Counsel, okay, so I'll come right back to you. Counsel approach. Okay, sir? Are you there with me? Okay, I'm gonna put your case further down the line and call you up again, okay?
Okay, sir.
And we'll have an interpreter.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you. Court calls the case, people versus Ethan Ryan.
Ashley Feltus for the people.
An Assistant Public Defender Natalie Pate with and on behalf of Mr. Ryan, who should be present via Zoom. Oh, there he is. Sir, can you please unmute and state your name for the court?
Ethan Ryan.
Thank you, Your Honor. There was an offer extended in the case that I did relate to my client and discuss that with him. He has asked me to look into the possibility, which I just briefly mentioned to Ms. Feltes this morning, if it's even a possibility that he could possibly participate in mental health treatment court in this case. That being said, I don't know if it is or not, but I'm asking for an adjournment at my client's request to look
October
into that.
15th, 2025, 9 a.m.
Thank you, Your Honor. And thank you, Mr.
Bond
Ryan.
continued.
You're all set for today, Mr. Ryans. Thank you. Your
Court
Honor.
calls the case, people versus Sergio Sanchez.
Ashley Feltus for the people.
Ron Brown appearing on behalf of Sergio Sanchez.
Contracting.
Sergio Sanchez?
Yes, Your Honor.
Oh, there you are. Yeah.
I'm requesting an adjournment. We tried contacting him.
No. All right. Sanchez, I'm going to adjourn your case out to October 15th, 2025, 9 a.m. Or as your time block indicates. Do me a favor and call the public defender's office and make sure they have current contact information for you, okay?
Okay.
You have the number?
I do not.
Okay.
We have his number. He was here this morning.
Oh, he was.
Yes. He was here this morning and my colleague got a chance to talk.
Got a chance to get the number. Okay, you gave your information to somebody here at the
Yes.
court this morning? Okay, no, don't worry about calling. Now they can get in touch with you.
Okay.
All right, 15. Thank you.
Thank you.
Court calls the case People versus Lucille Slater.
Justice for the people.
And Assistant Public Defender Natalie Pate, on behalf of Ms. Slater, who's approaching. Please state your name for the record, ma'am.
Lucille Slater, Dorn.
All right.
Thank you, Your Honor. I
How
have,
was Indiana?
Great.
Okay, just checking. Go ahead.
thank you very much, Your Honor. I have discussed this matter with my client, reviewed all the discovery with her, and at this time, we're requesting to set the matter for final settlement conference.
Jury final settlement conference will be October 17th, 2025 at 9 a.m. Jury selection in this matter will be October 20th, 2025 at 8:30.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Both of those proceedings are in person. Bond continued. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Court calls the case of the People versus Kendra Smutik.
Ashley Phelps.
Smutik.
Your Honor, this is to show cause of stop. Okay.
Smutik. Response, bench warrant will issue for defendant's failure to appear. Bond will be set in the amount of 2,500, 10%. That warrant will issue immediately. Court calls case of the People versus Robert Stevens.
Hello, Your Honor.
Assistant Public Defender Natalie Pate, with and on behalf of Robert Stevens. Can you please state your name for the record?
It's Robert Stevens.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. Our office received discovery today. I believe I need to review it and discuss it with Robert Stevens. I'd be requesting an adjournment.
I'll adjourn the matter October 15th, 2025, 9 a.m. or as your time block indicates. Bond will continue. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Court calls the People versus David Stevenson White.
Ashley Phelps for the people.
Ron Brown appearing on behalf of Mr. Stevens White, Your Honor. I sent him the Zoom information, I believe.
You have him.
We do not.
Stevenson White.
Your Honor,
Yes, sir.
he has a case in front of Judge Slay Specialty Court where he's going to learn tomorrow whether he obtains a valid license. He also had a matter this morning, so that's why I gave him the Zoom information with friend of the court.
Bench warrant, 5,000, 10%.
Will you hold it for a couple days?
When is this?
Tomorrow he has Judge Slay Specialty Court in the morning to see if he get his license back.
Which is the 19th. Got 2 days.
Thank you.
The worst f***ing states to live in right now.
Court calls case People versus Angela Stoker.
Ron Brown appearing on behalf of Angela Sloper. Well, here she is.
Hello,
State your name.
Angela Stoker.
Thank you.
I'm requesting an adjournment. List the names.
October 15th, 2025, 9 a.m.
Thank you.
You. Court calls case of the People versus Thomas Taft.
Ashley Phelps for the people.
I'm sorry. Assistant Public Defender Natalie Pate, with and on behalf of Mr. Taft, who is present via Zoom. Sir, can you please state your name for the court?
Taft. Responding at all?
He's not.
Pass it. Court does call the case of the People versus Jared Taylor.
Assistant Public Defender Natalie Pate, with and on behalf of Mr. Taylor, who should be present via Zoom.
Oops. I have Mr. Taft now, but I'll get him in a minute.
Hello? Hello?
Ashley Phelps for the people in the Taylor matter, press bench warrant.
So, Your Honor, for the record, I would request an adjournment. I did have a long conversation with actually Mr. Taylor yesterday. There is an offer in the matter that I did relay to him. He was going to be asking for an adjournment. He's stated to me that he's dealing with health issues and wanted more time to discuss it with me. I don't have an explanation for his failure to appear. I sent him the Zoom information. For the record, request an adjournment.
Bench warrant 5,000.
Can anyone hear me? Hello,
What's your name?
Jared Taylor.
That is his voice, Your Honor. Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. And we apologize for that. And everything I said still stands. I am requesting an adjournment, Your Honor. I apologize.
Turn the matter to October 15th, 2025, 9 a.m.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Bench warrant.
Thank you, Mr. Taylor. You can log off now.
Court calls the case, People versus Jaden Thompson.
Thank you.
Justice for the people.
Assistant Public Defender Natalie Point, on behalf of Ms. Thompson, who approaches, please state your name for the record, ma'am.
Jaden Thompson.
Ms. Thompson, I have before me a plea form that indicates that the defendant would be pleading guilty to the charge of embezzlement by an agent or trustee, 200 to 1,000, the 1-year offense. And that the defendant and prosecutor are agreeing to a sentence of hideout, although the court would not be bound by that agreement.
That's correct, Your Honor. I do believe the defendant was 21 at the time, so we do consent to 17.
That is correct, Your Honor, and I do have a copy of her signature on the sign or on the plea form as well as a signed advice of rights form.
May I have her sworn?
Raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear and affirm the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
State your name.
Jaden Thompson.
Ma'am, it is this court's understanding that you're going to plead guilty to the charge of embezzlement by an agent or trustee, $200 to 1,000. That is a misdemeanor punishable by up to 1 year incarceration, a $2,000 fine plus court costs. The fine could be increased to 3 times the value of the property taken. If that's greater than $2,000, that would become the maximum fine. You understand that?
Yes.
All right. Understanding all of that, you still wish to plead
Yes.
guilty to that charge? How do you plead?
Guilty.
And you understand that by pleading guilty, you'll not have a trial of any kind.
Yes.
You signed any advice of rights form, is that correct?
Yes.
Any question regarding those rights?
No.
Please look at paragraph 5. You'll see a copy on the podium. Those are your rights which are part of a trial. You understand by pleading guilty, you'll be giving up those rights as well as all the rights on that form.
Yes.
You understand you're giving up your right to appeal of right.
Yes.
Are you on probation or parole?
No.
Has anybody promised you anything other than what's been stated here today on the record to get you to plead?
No.
Anybody threaten you or coerce you?
No.
You're doing this voluntarily
Yes.
of your own free will
Yes.
and because you believe that you are indeed guilty?
Yes.
Between the dates of February 23rd, 2025 and April 1st, 2025, at the location of 5450 Carpenter Road, Pittsfield Township, Washtenaw County, State of Michigan, were you an employee at Sam's Club?
Yes.
What'd you do that makes you think that you're guilty?
I refunded my own charges and did not bring back some of the items.
You refunded your own charges.
Yes.
So you would charge something, get the merchandise, and then refund the charge or reverse the charge out?
Yes.
Is that what? Okay. And did you do that to an aggregate extent of in excess of $200?
Yes.
Okay. And you were able to, what was your position there at Sam's Club?
The front line. So it's kind of everywhere in the front, the service desk.
At the, okay. You were able to do what you did by virtue of the fact that you were employed at Sam's.
Yes.
And this merchandise you use for your own use or the use of others that you knew, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Ma'am, if I do accept your plea, if you commit misconduct as defined by the Michigan court rules between the time of this plea and the time of sentencing, you would not be entitled to any sentence evaluation and the court would not be bound by that. You understand that?
Yes.
You also would not be permitted to withdraw your plea. You understand that?
Yes.
All right. Counsel, are you aware of any other promises, threats, or other inducements which have caused this plea?
No, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor.
So. And have I complied with the court rule? Would it be proper to accept this defendant's plea?
Court satisfied.
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will accept the defendant's plea of guilty to this charge. Defendant is referred to probation for a pre-sentence investigation, and a report sentencing in this matter will be
October 22nd at 12 noon.
October 22nd, 2025, 12 noon. Bond will continue.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Never ever sue the driver who crashed into you.
Court does call the case of the people versus Aaron Varner.
Ashley Feltus for the people.
Ron Brown appearing on behalf of Aaron Varner. Are you appearing by Zoom, Mr. Varner?
Yes, sir.
State your name, sir.
Aaron Varner.
Your Honor, I'm requesting an adjournment to review discovery with him.
Adjourn this matter October 15, 2025, 9 a.m. Bond continued.
We'll be in touch.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir. Court does call the case of the people versus, I really want to do this. Daniel Weiss Carmo. I don't know.
Yes, I'm here.
Hang on a second. I got a few more and then we'll get to you. Sorry about that.
Okay.
Court calls the case people versus Keith Walker.
Ashley Feltus for the people.
Ron Brown appearing on behalf of Keith Walker, Your Honor.
Can we mute him, please? Keith Walker. Mr. Brown, anything?
This is my colleague's case.
Bench warrant will issue for defendant's failure to appear. Bond 5,000, 10%. That warrant will issue immediately. Call the case of the people versus Brendan Williams.
Ashley Feltus for the people.
Ron Brown appearing on behalf of Brendan Williams. Brendan Williams?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, state your name.
Brandon Williams.
All right, what are we doing?
Unless he has a valid license, request adjournment. It's my colleague's case.
Is your license valid yet, sir? Yes. Well,
No.
no, he's restricted with a 625G.
I have this as a high BAC offense.
Got it.
Request adjournment, Your Honor.
Adjourn the matter. November 5th, 2025, 9 a.m.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you.
Court does call the case people versus Brendan Wilson.
Ashley Feltus for the people.
Ron,
This is an arraignment.
Sir, what is your name?
Brennan Wilson.
All right. Sir, you are before the court on a complaint that alleges that on or about May 21st, 2025, at the location of 3825 Carpenter Road, that being the Meyer store, that you did embezzle $200 or more, but less than $1,000. Do you understand the nature of that charge, sir?
Yes, sir.
That is a misdemeanor punishable by up to 1 year incarceration, a $2,000 fine plus court costs. The fine could be increased to 3 times the value of the property taken. If that's greater than $2,000, that would become the maximum fine. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
First question I have for you is, do you want to be represented by an attorney?
Yes, sir.
Public defender, please.
Assistant Public Defender Natalie Pate with and on behalf of Mr. Wilson, we would waive any further reading. My client stands mute. We would ask for a PR bond as well as an adjourned pretrial date, please.
Defendant never waived from a reading, standing mute. Court will enter a not guilty plea. Pretrial in this matter will be adjourned to November 5th, 2025, 9 a.m. As your invite indicates, bond in this case will be set as $5,000 personal recognizance bond. Under standard conditions, including no assaultive behavior or possession of any weapons. You are not to possess or consume any alcohol, recreational marijuana, or any illegal drug at this time. You are also not to enter any Meyer store in the state of Michigan. You understand all of that, sir?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Court does call the case People versus Heather Wright.
Feltus for the people.
I apologize, Your Honor. Assistant Public Defender Natalie Pate with and on behalf of Ms. Wright, who appears via Zoom. And can you please unmute and state your name for the court?
Yes, good afternoon, Your Honor. Heather Wright.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. I'm requesting an adjournment. Ms. Feltus did indicate to me that she would check with the Pittsfield Township Police regarding media. Our office has not received any yet.
I'll adjourn the matter to November 5th, 2025, 9 a.m. on continue.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Court does call the case of the People versus Keontae Wright.
Ashley Feltus for the people.
Assistant Public Defender Natalie Pate for Ms. Wright, who may be present.
Keontae Wright. They're not checking.
So Your Honor, I don't have an explanation for her failure to appear. I left her voicemail, but did not hear back. I'd request an adjournment for the record.
Defense warrant will issue for defendant's failure to appear. Bond 5,000. 10%. That warrant will issue immediately.
Thank you.
Okay, so the People versus Ezra Yoder.
Ron Brown appearing on behalf of Ezra Yoder, but not with.
Ezra Yoder. What do you have this set for?
I have this set as a show cause. Available to respond to appeals.
Defense warrant will issue for defendant's failure to appear. Bond $2,500, 10%. That warrant will issue immediately. Court calls case of the People versus Tasha Beavers.
Ron Brown appearing on behalf of Tasha Beavers.
Ma'am, could you state your name, please? You need to unmute. Nope, can't hear you. I see your lips moving. Can't hear you. Yeah. Yeah. Went to go find a teenager.
Can you hear me,
Okay.
Your Honor?
I can hear you now. State your name.
The Beavers.
Okay, thank you.
Your Honor, I'm requesting an adjournment to get proof of completion of treatment.
Adjourn the matter November 5th, 2025, 9 a.m.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Court calls the case, People versus Sabra Bell.
She is.
This is
Hello, my name's Sabra Bell.
All right. Ma'am, you are before the court on a misdemeanor citation that alleges that on or about July 4th, 2025, at the location of Ellsworth Road in Pittsfield Township, Washington County, State of Michigan, that you did operate a motor vehicle with your registration expired. You understand the nature of that charge?
Yes, I had just bought
Hang
the
on,
car.
hang on.
Sorry,
That is a
sorry.
misdemeanor. That's a misdemeanor, punishment by up to 90 days, $500 fine plus court costs. Do you understand that?
Okay,
Do you understand that, ma'am?
yes,
All right. First question I have for you is, do you wish to be represented by an attorney?
no.
No?
Or
Okay,
yeah,
what do you want?
I request, can I get a public defender, please?
Sure. We got boatloads of them. This is a public defender case.
Ron Brown appearing on behalf of Sabra Bell.
All right, you waive any other formal reading of the
Waive
complaint
reading
statement.
stem you, and I just asked, do you have a valid registration today?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Can you send it to us?
You're gonna need to get it to the public defender's office. That way they can have a conversation with the prosecutor and maybe this thing goes away in a much more
Perfect.
gentle.
Yes.
Okay? You-
I just don't have the number of who I should contact.
Okay, well, let me give you the office number. Okay?
Okay,
Yep.
The office number there is area code 734-222-6970. That's the main office of the public defender's office. Okay?
Okay, great. Thank you.
And just make sure to give them a valid email, valid phone number, and that way they can get in touch with you.
Okay, perfect. Thank you very much.
Right, thank you. I will indicate that her bond is set at a $5,000 personal recognizance bond, standard conditions, including no assault behavior, possession of any weapons, no alcohol, recreational marijuana, or any illegal drug. Thank you.
Adjourning it
Yes.
to,
Oh, I didn't do that. That's because you interrupted me, Brown.
oops,
I'll adjourn this to November 5th, 2025, 9 a.m.
Thank you.
thank you.
Excuse me, you're
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Court calls the case, People versus Eduardo Benavides.
Conrad Silver on behalf of Pittsfield Township.
Assistant Public Defender Natalie Pate forms Benavides but not with. Your Honor, I don't have an explanation for his failure to appear. I do want to confirm, as I understand that if he has a bench warrant or it's either a bench warrant or a bond violation in his felony case. I have receipt of a violation report in this case as well. I did leave him a voicemail text to contact in regards to both situations.
Bench warrant will issue for defendant's failure to appear. Bond will be set in the amount of 10,000. Give it 10% privilege. That warrant will issue immediately. Court calls case, People versus Clarence Benson.
Conrad Silver on behalf of Pittsfield Township.
Ron Brown appearing on behalf of Clarence.
Mr. Benson, can you unmute and state your name?
Clarence Benson.
Thank you.
Your Honor, I'm requesting an adjournment.
Do you have a license yet, sir?
No, but if it's possible, can I just get this case over with today, please? I got another case that's going on. I got a court date for tomorrow, so I'm still trying to see what's going on with that case.
Well, the only way you're gonna get it over today is you want to plead, but then that's gonna mess up your attempts to try to ever get a license.
Okay, so I'll just go ahead and adjourn it then.
You're working on trying to get your license back though, sir?
Yeah, I'm in the process working, yes.
Okay. Then I'll try to give you some time. I'll give you the time to try to get that done. I'll adjourn it to November 5th, 2025, 9 a.m.
Oh, okay.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Court calls the case, People versus Garrison Brackens.
Conrad Silver on behalf of Pittsfield Township.
Assistant Public Defender Natalie Pate with and on behalf of Mr. Brackens, who appears via Zoom. Sir, can you please unmute and state your name for the court?
Garrison Brackens.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor. I have discussed this case with Mr. Brackens, and when we spoke, he stated he still needed to go to Ohio to get his SR-22. I believe he was texting me during the docket that he may have been successful in getting so, or might need a few days for it to update the DMV down there. Is that right, Mr. Brackens?
Yeah, I got the paperwork right
Do
here.
you expect us to be able to read that on the screen?
No, I'm just letting you know. I got the papers in hand,
Okay.
you know, so whatever I
He
can
got
do on
something from
dying, I
Ohio.
got.
So
Yes, sir.
so yes. So I think he's made even more progress since we thought he was going to by the time we spoke. I think we still would need a brief adjournment so I can get that documentation from him.
From him. Okay. I'll adjourn it out to October 15th, 2025, 9 a.m. All right, sir?
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. You have a good one.
Thank you, Mr. Bracken.
Court calls the case, People versus Diamond Buyers.
Conrad Silver on behalf of Pittsfield Township.
Ron Brown appearing on behalf of Diamond Buyers, not with. We tried calling her, but the number was disconnected.
Bench warrant will issue for defendant's failure to appear. Bond is set in the amount of $5,000. Give it 10% privilege. That warrant will issue immediately. Let's call the case of the People versus Lakeith Carter.
Conrad Silver on behalf of Pittsfield Township.
Assistant Public Defender Natalie Pate with and on behalf of Ms. Carter, who appears via Zoom. Ma'am, can you please unmute and state your name for the court?
Yes, Lakeith Carter.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. We're requesting an adjournment. Ms. Carter is working on getting her license.
Are you kidding? Okay. Got it. Okay. Hold on a second. Adjourn to November 5th, 2025, 9 a.m.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you, Ms. Carter.
Thank you.
I got this one now. Court calls the case People versus Quentin Coleman.
Conrad Solar on behalf of Pittsfield Township.
This is a show cause for failing to talk to people.
Quentin Coleman. I'll issue an order to show cause. Recalling the case of the People versus Thomas Path.
Sorry.
Hello?
Path.
Ashley Feltus for the people.
An Assistant Public Defender Natalie Pate with and on behalf of Mr. Taft, who's present via Zoom. Sir, can you please state your name for the court?
Hi, it's Thomas Taft.
Thank you, Your Honor. There is an offer in this case that I did reach out to my client to discuss yesterday, but he was at work. He did text me back, however, but we do need to just have a discussion with that about that in full. I would request an adjournment so I can relay that to him.
November 5th, 2025, 9 a.m. or is your invite indicated? Court does call the case of the People versus John Collins.
Conrad Solar on behalf of Pittsfield Township.
Say your name.
Yes, John.
He is here.
He's here.
Yes, I'm sorry, Your Honor. Assistant Public Defender Natalie Pate stepping in on behalf of Mr. Collins. Mr. Collins, can you please state your name for the court?
John Collins.
Your Honor, Mr. Brown was handling this case.
What's the current status of your license, sir?
I do not have one.
He doesn't have one yet. Let's see, you working on getting it?
But not like right now because with my mental health, I'm not even wanting to drive.
Got it. Let me adjourn this.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Collins, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna adjourn your case, okay?
Well, the only way we can go ahead and I have very hard times getting to court hearings and stuff, and I don't want to miss it and get a warrant or anything.
No, I got you. I'm gonna adjourn it out and let you talk in a little bit more detail with your attorney, okay? Before we do anything with this. All right?
Does that mean I'm gonna have another court date?
Yeah, you'll have another court date, but it'll be down the road sometime, okay? You'll be all right. Don't worry about getting bench warranted or something like that. We'll try to make sure you're all taken care of. I just want to make sure that they're giving you everything that you need and that you can make a decision and that you just don't go ahead and try to plead to something for rushing it. Okay, just trust me on this one. I'm going to adjourn it to November 5th. 2025, 9 a.m. All right, sir?
All right.
All right, and they'll be in touch with you.
All right. So they'll call me. I don't have to call them, or should I call them?
You can call them.
Well, actually, if they call me, because most of the time when I call, I can't ever get a hold of anybody.
Okay. Then what I'll do is I'll make sure that they give you a call. Okay.
All right. Thank you very much.
You're welcome, Thomas. Take care.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
I have fine.
Court does call the case of the People versus Hassan Isa.
Conrad Solar on behalf. Oh, that's a state case.
It is. Ashley Feltus for the people.
Oh, there she is. Okay.
Hiya.
This is an arraignment pretrial. All right. Your name, sir?
Hassan Isa.
All right. So Isa, you are before the court on a misdemeanor citation that alleges that on or about August 20th, 2025, Ellsworth Road, Pittsfield Township, that you did operate a motor vehicle without the proper designation. You understand that, sir?
And not having a CDL.
It looks like that's what it's saying. It's a commercial motor vehicle without the proper group designation ticket. That is a misdemeanor, I believe, punishable by up to 90 days, $500 fine plus court costs. You understand the nature of the charges and maximum penalties, sir?
Yes.
And sir, and there may also be sanctions against your driver's license and ability to get a CDL. I should let you know that.
Yeah.
Sir, do you want to be represented by an attorney in this case?
No, I just wanted to explain, we have a,
It doesn't work quite that way.
okay.
I'd suggest that you not say anything about the actual events and figure out and probably talk to an attorney about the best way to work this out for yourself.
Okay, there's an attorney here we can talk to, or? No?
Absolutely. Fine folks.
It's,
This is a public defender case.
Assistant Public Defender Natalie Pate, with on behalf of Mr. Issa, we would waive any formal reading of the complaint. My client stands mute, and we would ask for an adjourned pretrial date as well as a PR bond, please.
Then having waived formal reading, standing mute, court will enter a not guilty plea on defendant's behalf. Pretrial in this matter will be adjourned to November 5th, 2025, 9 a.m. I would set the defendant's bond at a $5,000 personal recognizance bond. Other standard conditions, including no assault behavior or possession of any weapons. That's all I'm going to order at this point in time on that.
Thank you, Your Honor. No, sorry, I apologize. November 5th.
Yes, November.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you, Mr. Welcome. Court calls the case of the people versus Stephen Comer.
Conrad Solar on behalf of Pittsfield Township.
Assistant Public Defender Natalie Pate, with and on behalf of Mr. Comer, who appears via Zoom. Sir, can you please unmute and turn on your camera and state your name for the court?
Stephen Comer.
I'm sorry. Yes, Stephen Comer.
All right. I have before me a plea form.
I'm here.
Okay. All right. You need to be someplace stationary.
Yeah, I am. I'm outside.
Okay.
Keep connected to my Bluetooth.
Okay. I have a plea form that indicates he's going to plead to an added count 2 of allowing an eligible person to operate a motor vehicle. The 90-day offense upon a successful plea to that charge. Count 1 would be dismissed. That's the court's full understanding of the agreement.
That's correct, Your Honor.
That's correct, Your Honor.
Mr. Comer, can you raise your right hand, please, sir?
Yes, sir.
Do you solemnly swear or affirm testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
State your name again for the record, please.
Stephen Comer.
Sir, it is this court's understanding that you're going to plead guilty to the charge of allowing an ineligible driver to operate a motor vehicle. That's a misdemeanor, punishable by up to 90 days in jail, $100 fine plus court costs. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Still wish to plead guilty?
Yes, sir.
And to that charge, how do you plead?
Guilty.
Now, you understand that by pleading guilty, you'll not have a trial of any kind.
Yes.
All right. You signed an advice of rights form or allowed your attorney to sign on your behalf after discussion?
Yes, sir.
You have any questions regarding any of those rights?
No, sir.
All right. Under paragraph 5, those are your trial rights. You understand that you're waiving your trial rights as well as all the rights contained on that form.
Yes, sir.
You understand you're giving up your right to appeal of right.
Yes, sir.
Are you on probation or parole?
I'm on probation.
All right. Were you on probation at the time of this offense in November 24?
No, I wasn't.
Okay. Has anybody promised you anything other than what's been stated here today on the record to get you to plead?
No.
Did anybody threaten you or coerce you?
No.
You're doing this voluntarily and of your own free will?
Yes, sir.
And also because you are indeed guilty of this offense?
Yes, sir.
On the date of November 21st, 2024, Washington Avenue in Pittsfield Township, Washington County, State of Michigan, did you have custody or control of a motor vehicle?
Yes, sir.
Did you allow someone who was otherwise ineligible to operate that motor vehicle?
Yes, sir.
All right, counsel, I'm not gonna go through the other part because I don't think it's necessary. Counsel, have I complied with the court rule? Would it be proper to accept this defendant's plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes.
All right, court will accept the defendant's plea to count two, count one is dismissed. Sir, is there anything you want to tell me before I impose sentence?
No, sir.
Fines and costs of $250. I'll suspend 90 days in jail. When can you get that paid?
How much is it?
250.
In like a month?
Get it paid before October 31st?
Yes, I can.
All right, put October 31st. Somebody says trick or treat, you haven't paid me, I'm looking for you.
Gotcha.
You hear me?
Yes,
All right.
sir. It'll definitely be paid. You won't have to come looking for me.
Okay, all right, thank you.
All right, thank you.
Howdy, y'all. If you live in an Alabama
All righty.
Court calls the case up of the people versus Derek Davis.
Conrad Siller on behalf of Pittsfield Township.
Ron Brown appearing on behalf of Mr. Davis.
Derek Davis? Not here. Bench warrant will issue for defendant's failure to appear. Bond will be set in the amount of $5,000. Give a 10% privilege. That warrant will issue immediately. What the heck are you doing here?
He's scheduled for dinner.
He's got a key? Oh, man. No, I mean, glad to see you. That's what I meant to say. No, that's what I meant to say. It was just coming out wrong. Wow. Did you hear that? You heard it? I can't wait to call your case. No, sit down. Court calls the case of people versus Marcus Earl.
Conrad Siller on behalf of Pittsfield Township.
Assistant Public Defender Natalie Pate for Mr. Earl, who should be present via Zoom.
Marcus Earl? I don't see him. He did not check in.
Your Honor, for the record, I would request an adjournment.
Bench warrant will issue for defendant's failure to appear. Bonds will be set in the amount of $5,000. 10%, that warrant will issue immediately.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Court does call the cases of the people versus Derek Embry.
Conrad Siller on behalf of Pittsfield Township in both cases.
Ron Brown appearing on behalf of Embry.
Marcus Embry, I'm sorry, Derek Embry. No response. Bench warrants will issue for defendant's failure to appear. Bonds will be set in the amount of $5,000. I'll give a 10% privilege on that. Those warrants will issue immediately. Court calls the cases of the people versus Christina Evans.
Conrad Siller on behalf of Pittsfield Township.
Ron Brown appearing on behalf of Christina Evans.
Christina Evans. No response. Bench warrant will issue for defendant's failure to appear. Are they both?
Yes, they are.
In both cases, bond will be set in the amount of $5,000, 10%. Court does call the case of the people versus Matthew Fonseca.
Conrad Siller on behalf of Pittsfield Township.
Ron Brown appearing on behalf of Mr. Fonseca.
No, he's right. I knew he'd be here. Mr. Fonseca always shows up.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
I know.
What's your name?
Matthew Fonseca.
Thank you.
We have an agreement, Your Honor.
Okay.
His part, so I'm going to move to dismiss.
No objection.
Fonseca, that's it for you? You don't, well, I'm not gonna see you anymore?
I'm on circuit court probation. So
Oh, well, yeah, but that's somebody else.
I plan on succeeding again off it though, Arnie.
All right. Case is dismissed. Thank you. You have a good one.
Dude, thank you.
No, you're finished. You're free.
You're free. Court calls the case People versus Caitlin. Is it Franco?
Conrad Silver on behalf of Pittsfield Township.
Ron Brown appearing on behalf of Caitlin Francoeur, Your Honor.
Caitlin Franco. No response. Bench warrant will issue for defendant's failure to appear. Bond. Be set in the amount of $5,000, 10%. Those warrants will issue immediately. Court does call the case of the People versus Jamisa Griggs.
Conrad Silver on behalf of Pittsfield Township.
Ron Brown appearing on behalf of Ms. Griggs.
Hi, I'm here.
Hello, Ms. Griggs.
Hi.
All right, what are we doing?
Your Honor, I'm requesting adjournment.
I don't know if you guys can work something out. Ms. Griggs, you have a valid license at this point, don't you?
I do. It finally came in the mail.
You didn't hold that up on the screen very long, did you?
Right.
It's like one of those teenagers at a bar. She like flipped that thing past, like, don't look at the date.
Will you offer the double park? Since you got a valid license, he'll offer you a parking ticket if you want to take care of it
A civil
today.
infraction of double parking.
Yes,
I think
please.
that's what you meant to say.
Your Honor, I move that count to double parking. If you accept that admission, this is a real charge.
Just 1 second. All right. Ms. Graves, you admit responsibility to the fact that on July 18, 2025, at the location of Laurel Road in Pittsfield Township, Washington County, State of Michigan, that you double parked a motor vehicle.
Yes.
Court will accept that admission. Count 2. Count 1 is dismissed. Fines and cost of $180. When can you pay that?
In 30 days.
Why is it going to take so long? Fine. No, don't answer my question.
Okay.
Pay it by October. Pay it by October 31st.
Okay, I got
Maybe a
you.
little bit longer than that. Because she
I
said
got
30 days too confidently. You don't know. All right. October 31st. Take care.
Thank you.
Court calls the case. People versus Jason Hall.
Conrad Silver on behalf of Pittsfield Township.
This is a show of Your Honor. First on.
Thank you, Ann. Jason Hall, I'll issue an order to show cause. It didn't come. Pardon?
This is it.
It is?
Yeah.
All right. Clerk show cause,
Yeah.
not mine. Bench warrant will issue for defendant's failure to appear. Bond in this case will be set in the amount of $2,500, 10%. That warrant will issue immediately. Court calls the case of People versus Michael Haney.
Conrad Silver on behalf of Pittsfield Township.
Show cause for not responding to a vehicle misdemeanor.
Haney, bench warrant will issue for defendant's failure to appear. Bond will be set in the amount of $2,500, 10%. That warrant will issue immediately. Court does call the case of People versus Frank Hearn.
Conrad Silver on behalf of Pittsfield Township.
Ron Brown appearing on behalf of Frank Hearn.
Not here. Frank Hearn, no response. Bench warrant will issue for defendant's failure to appear. Bond will be set in the amount $5,000, 10%. That warrant will issue immediately. Court calls case of People versus James Heron.
Conrad Silver on behalf of Pittsfield Township.
Ron Brown appearing on behalf of James Heron. I've showed a valid license to Mr. Siller. I've shown a valid license to Mr. Siller.
Yes, so I'm going to count for double parking. parking, Your Honor. Accepted admission, move to dismiss the original charge.
Sir, do you admit responsibility to the fact that on or about July 16th, 2025, at location of Gulfside Road, Pittsfield Township, Washington County, State of Michigan, that you double parked a motor vehicle?
Yes, sir.
All right, court will accept that admission to count two. Count one is dismissed. Fines and cost of $180. When can you get that paid?
31st.
Pardon?
31st. Halloween.
So, no, hold on. Yeah, I didn't say pick the date I gave everybody else. I said, when can you get it paid?
I get it paid by the 29th.
Of October?
Yes, sir.
You told him to do this, didn't you, bro?
I was looking at the calendar on the weekend, Judge.
All right, fair is fair. October 31st, 2025. You know what I say? If somebody says trick or treat,
Right.
you haven't
Come
paid
get
me.
Huh?
I'm gonna be rolling up on you.
Right.
All right.
Oh, I bet, right?
Oh, yeah,
Right.
all right, you take care. Court calls case. People versus Zion Jones.
Conrad Solar on behalf of Pittsfield Township.
Ron Brown appearing on behalf of Zion Jones.
Oh, is she? Okay. Zion Jones, can you state your name?
I'm Zion Jones.
All right, thank you.
Requesting adjournment to work on getting a license.
Still working on getting your license?
Yep.
Give him a little more time. That November 5th, Judge?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Everybody's gonna pick their own dates by this time of day. November 5th, 2025, 9 a.m. Bond continued.
Thank you.
Court calls the case of the people versus Erica Keller.
Conrad Solar on behalf of Pittsfield Township.
This is a show cause, Your Honor. We're failing to take care of our patients.
Clerks.
Yes.
Bench warrant will issue for defendant's failure to appear. Bond will be set in the amount of $2,500. Give a 10% privilege on that. That warrant will issue immediately. Court calls case people versus Mustafa Kafaji.
Conrad Solar on behalf of Pittsfield Township.
Listen, it's called
Yes, this would be right.
It's a big one. Hello, what's your name, sir?
Mustafa Al-Kafaji, Your Honor.
All right. Sir, you are before the court on a misdemeanor citation that alleges that on or about May 11th, 2025, at the location of Carpenter Road, Pittsfield Township, Washington County, State of Michigan, that you did operate a motor vehicle while your license was valid or you operated it with an improper license. You understand that charge, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
That's a misdemeanor punishable by up to 90 days, $500 fine plus court costs. You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
First question I have for you. Do you wish to be represented by an attorney?
Yes, Your Honor.
PD case.
Assistant Public Defender Natalie Pate on behalf of Mr. Al-Kafaji, we would waive any further formal reading. My client stands mute. We would ask for an adjourned free trial date and a PR bond, please.
Pending every way forward reading, standing mute, court will enter a not guilty plea. Pre-trial in this matter will be adjourned to November 5th, 2025, 9 a.m. Bond will be set at $5,000. Personal recognizance, standard conditions, including no assault of behavior or possession of any weapons. All right. Thank you. Court calls case of the people versus Tisu Marseilles.
Conrad Solar on behalf of Pittsfield Township.
This is very, just
This is a show cause. Clerk show cause, not check.
Mercedes? Just waiting for you to make up your mind. Bench warrant will issue for defendant's failure to appear. Bond will be set in the amount of $2,500. 10%, that warrant will issue immediately. Clerk, what, Bishop? What are you doing?
You'll hear about it.
I'll hear about it. Okay, what did Ron do?
You know, you can't blame Ron.
I'm not sticking it for him. Okay. The court calls the case of the people versus Toma Mahan.
Conrad Silver on behalf of Citizens.
Public Defender Natalie Pate with and on behalf of Mr. Mahan, who should be present via Zoom. Sir, can you please unmute and state your name for the court?
Toma Mahan.
Okay, there you are. All right.
Thank you, Your Honor. I have had a conversation with my client regarding this, and he is working on getting his license and is requesting an adjournment to do so.
Oh. You getting close, or? Sir?
I have to get this ticket paid off, and then I can move forward.
You have to get this one paid off, or another one?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll let you guys figure it out.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I'll adjourn the matter to November 5th, 2025, 9 a.m. Bond continues. Thank you. Court does call the case of the people versus Taylor Buyer.
Conrad Silver on behalf of Pittsfield Township.
Hey, good afternoon, Mayor. Please the court, Your Honor. Attorney Damien Cash, P number 85852 on behalf of Mr. Taylor Buyer, who is approaching the podium, Your Honor. Mr. Buyer, state your name for the record.
Your name?
Taylor Buyer. Thank you, sir.
What were you looking on doing with this?
Your Honor, I know he's in person to discuss his recent test results, and at this time I'm in receipt of the second part of the pending plea offer. I'm just asking for a brief adjournment for me and Mr. Buyer to further discuss this matter to potentially resolve at the next pre-trial hearing.
Okay, I'll start adjourning this to October 15th, 2025, 9 a.m.
Never sue the other driver after.
Your Honor.
You have his latest progress report?
I do have his latest progress report, Your Honor.
All right. What did he want to say about it? Because I'm trying to figure out, you want to explain the cocaine?
I've been doing everything.
Mr. Allen. Huh?
I've been doing everything I'm supposed to, and I do not know how that happened. I don't know if there was like residue or something. I don't know.
You don't know what?
I've done nothing there.
Well, you said, I don't know if there was what?
If there was like something I touched or something. So I know that can be something that can happen, but I've been
getting cocaine in your system? That does happen with amoebas. You're saying this got into your system by you touching something?
I don't know. I don't know if it was a false positive. I don't know. But I've been doing everything to not do that. So
you have a medical marijuana card?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you ask for the test to be sent out?
Yeah, I'd like to get it.
Did you ask for it?
Yeah, I did.
Found out.
Yes, I did.
Did you pay them for the confirming test?
I didn't pay it yet, but I told them I wanted to get it sent out. My community corrections.
When did you do that?
I just got back here from Traverse City Like I drove here 4 hours to get here.
Okay, but when did you tell them you wanted the confirming test?
I talked to Maya yesterday about it.
You talked to her yesterday?
Yes, I did.
And then when were you gonna pay for it? What did she say?
She said that's fine and like told me I had to pay $30 and that's what I was gonna go do.
So he wants a hearing on this? Mr. Cash?
Your Honor, I believe we should have, you think between now and the 15th, a hearing, a follow-up hearing on the test results?
Well, I can set a hearing, but I don't know when when the confirmation test is gonna be back, because he's gotta get $30 over there, but he's not gonna be able to walk it over today.
But I'll leave it to the discretion of the court, but I agree. I think we should have one hearing between then.
But what I'll do is I'm gonna adjourn it out to my next available date at this point, which is October 15, 2025. If you want to motion something up before then you can do it and motion it up. But I'll also set on that date the pretrial and a bond violation hearing. At this time, however, based upon these test results, defendant's bond is revoked, defendant's remanded. Yes, ma'am.
And Your Honor, just want to add, just for the record, he is now in outpatient treatment or attending outpatient treatment for substance abuse in Munson Hospital, at Munson Hospital in Traverse City. For the record.
Apparently, that's going well. All right, thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Court calls case, People versus Daquan Mallet.
On behalf of this.
Oh, boy.
Good afternoon, Judge.
You're
The unknown lawyer on behalf of Mr. Ballard.
Your name, sir?
Daquan Mallet.
Thank you.
Yes. Your Honor, Hugo J. Mack for the official record here. I had the opportunity to speak to Mr. Siller. And
You had the opportunity?
Yes.
Hang on one moment. How'd that go, Siller?
Well, it was kind of over email, so we didn't really talk.
You didn't really talk?
No,
Okay.
it was efficient. It's efficient.
All right, then we'll call you, we'll just call you Lucky.
Well,
All right. Go ahead.
That's right. It was quite efficient. And Your Honor, I've spoken to my client and he's like to accept responsibility for this conduct and would ask the court to consider height of status.
Well, so I don't know what he wants to do. What are we doing?
I believe he's gonna enter a guilty plea and request hideout. And of course, I have no objection to that.
And I have no form.
Okay.
Do you know what form you're looking for?
Yeah, in the milieu of the magnificence here, I overlooked that.
So, you know, get me a plea form so I can get you out of here.
Okay.
Is this your only case?
Yes, it is.
Good, and you got time.
Okay,
Go ahead,
okay.
sit down and fill out the plea form. You don't do it at my podium.
Okay.
All right.
Excellent.
Client's
Excuse me, you're reading.
off on it.
Yeah, we will.
And then we'll, okay. Court calls the case, People versus Min Kim.
Conrad Siller on behalf of his township.
Your Honor, Mark Kiaz on behalf of the defendant, Min Q Kim, who's present in the courtroom. Could you pass on this matter so I have an opportunity to speak to Mr. Siller? Or if you want to proceed, we were here a month ago. I believe Mr. Siller was going to make an offer of impaired, and if so.
That's correct.
But we do not have the paperwork filled out yet. Yeah.
All right, so where do you?
I can fill that out quickly while we do other cases and come back to it.
I'll pass it.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Court calls the case of the People versus Tracy Purvis.
Conrad Siller on behalf of Pittsfield Township. In this case, we do have.
Yes, I see that.
An
A
assistant,
defense attorney that's prepared. Wow, what a concept. Go ahead.
assistant public defender, for once at least.
No.
Very sorry.
Go to-
Assistant public defender Natalie Payworth, and on behalf of Ms. Purvis, who appears via Zoom. Ms. Purvis, could you please unmute and state your name for the court?
Tracy Purvis.
All right. The court form, the plea form indicates that the defendant is going to be pleading to the charge, a count 2 of allowing an eligible driver to operate a motor vehicle to 90-day offense. Upon her successful plea to that charge, count 1 would be dismissed. That's a court's full understanding of the agreement.
That is correct, Your Honor.
All right, ma'am, can you please raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear or affirm testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth so help you God?
Yes, sir.
All right, state your name again for the record.
Tracy Purvis.
All right. Ma'am, it is this court's understanding that you're going to be pleading guilty to the charge of allowing an eligible driver to operate a motor vehicle. That's a misdemeanor, punishable by up to 90 days in jail, $100 fine plus court costs. You understand that?
Yes.
Still wish to plead guilty?
Yes.
And to that charge, how do you plead?
Guilty.
Now, you understand that by pleading guilty, you'll not have a trial of any kind.
Yes.
You signed an advice of rights form, is that correct? Or went through it with your attorney and had her sign it for you?
Yes.
Any questions regarding any of those rights?
No.
You understand that you're giving up all those rights that are contained on that form, including the rights contained under paragraph 5, which are your trial rights.
Yes. I
You
understand.
understand you're giving up your right to appeal of right.
Yes.
Are you on probation or parole?
No.
Has anybody promised you anything other than what's been stated here today on the record to get you to plead?
No.
Has anybody threatened you or coerced you?
No.
You're doing this voluntarily
Yes.
and of your own free will and because you believe that you're guilty?
Yes.
May 24, 2025, at the location of State Street, Pittsfield Township, Washington County, State of Michigan. Did you have custody or control of a motor vehicle?
Yes.
All right. Did you allow somebody who was otherwise ineligible to operate that motor vehicle?
No.
Okay.
Ms. Purvis, the judge just asked, did you allow someone, maybe inclusive of yourself, to operate that motor vehicle who was not authorized to do so under the law?
No, I was the only one that was driving the truck when I pushed up.
So, Ms. Purvis, the question he asked you, did you allow someone, maybe even allow yourself, to operate a motor vehicle when you were unauthorized to do so under the law?
Yes. No, they should.
All right. Counsel, have I complied with the court rule? Would it be proper to accept this defendant's plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will accept the defendant's plea to count 2, count 1 is dismissed. Ma'am, is there anything you want to say before I impose sentence?
No, only during October the 3rd is when I get paid.
Okay, so you get a check on the 3rd?
Yes, just Social Security check.
Check, okay. So here's what I'll do. Fines and costs of $250. I'll suspend 90 days in jail. You're gonna, so you've only got, let's do it this way. This way you can split it up, okay? So
Okay.
I'm gonna make it payable by December 1st, okay?
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. All right, take care.
Thank you, Your
Me
Honor.
too.
Now you can get Zach's
Ms. Purvis?
You're
Court
welcome.
calls the case. Court calls the case, People versus Christopher Holt.
As developed for the people.
Ron Brown, appearing on behalf of Christopher Holt.
Your Honor, we're set this afternoon for a restitution hearing. It's my,
Yeah.
the victim is present, the defendant is not.
Your Honor, we've reached out to him and trying to get him here for this restitution hearing. I just received the documents from probation, and I was going to need time to go over them with him.
Tracy Blair on behalf of probation. Your Honor, Mr. Holt obviously is already on probation for this case. It was set for a restitution hearing. Mr. Holt was aware that the hearing was scheduled for today.
You informed him of that.
Well, this court did.
Yeah, no, I know,
Yeah,
but
this court did, and it was scheduled, actually at the 9 o'clock block, which everyone is set for. And they're given a time that's later. I am aware that Mr. Holt also has a bench warrant out of the 15th district court. Given that he is not present today, probation asked for a bench warrant.
what was the claimed amount of restitution?
The restitution request is $4,444.56.96.
44.
59.96. Is it 39 or 59?
30.
39 or 59?
30.
39. I'm sorry, Your Honor.
39.96.
And Your Honor, probation had originally requested that that amount be paid jointly and severally with co-defendant Rick Artuso.
He was up this morning, 9 o'clock block with David Burgess and was set for October the 22nd.
Right. Well, what I'm going to do in this case is the defendant not being here, bench warrant will issue for defendant's failure to appear. Bond will be set in the amount of $50,000. I'll give a 10% privilege on that. That warrant will issue immediately.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Court does call the case People versus James Raggett. Is that it for you, Ms. Feltus?
One more.
One more.
Ron Brown appearing on behalf of James Raggett, Your Honor. Mr. Raggett.
Your name, sir?
James Patrick Raggett.
Thank you.
Your Honor, he's gotten an assessment. We're trying to get our hands on it. It was conducted on on September 12th.
Yes.
So-
Okay, so we can start, gotcha.
So he's got the assessment done. We're just trying to get our hands on it. So I'm requesting adjournment.
October 15th, 2025, 9 a.m. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Court does call the cases of the People versus Todd Reber.
Connor Siller on behalf of the Seal Township.
Ron Brown appearing on behalf of Todd Reberg, Your Honor.
Reberg. No response. Bench warrant will issue for defendant's failure to appear. Bond in each of these cases will be set in the amount of $5,000. Give a 10% privilege. Those warrants will issue immediately. Case of the People versus Tyree Russell.
Connor Siller on behalf of the Township.
This is a show cause.
Clerk show cause.
Yes.
Russell. Bench warrant will issue for defendant's failure to appear. Bond $5,000. Get 10% privilege. Warrant will issue immediately. Court calls case of People versus Hermes Sanchez.
Conrad Siller on behalf of Pittsfield Township.
Hermes Sanchez. Bench warrant will issue for defendant's failure to appear. Bond $5,000, 10%. Warrant will issue immediately. Court calls the cases of the People versus Rashad Shafi.
Conrad Siller on behalf of the Township.
Ron Brown appearing on behalf of Mr. Shafi, Your Honor.
Rashad Shafi. Not here. Bench warrant will issue for defendant's failure to appear. Bond will be set in the amount of $5,000, 10% on each case. Those warrants will issue immediately. Court calls case of the People versus Joseph Schaff.
Conrad Siller on behalf of Pittsfield Township.
This is just an arraignment. Got it. It's a drinking and driving. What is the alleged BAC on this?
Ronald, this is a high BAC case. It's 0.234. Traffic stop for no headlights illuminated, no crash or anything like that.
All right. Defendant's failure to appear, bench warrant will issue. Bond will be set in the amount of 25,000. 10%. That warrant will issue immediately. All the cases, no, just one case. People versus Ahmad Schuber. Schuber, no response. Bench warrant will issue for defendant's failure to appear. Bond will be set in the amount of $2,500. 10%. That warrant will issue immediately. Court calls the case of the people versus Simeon Spalding.
Conrad Siller on behalf of Pittsfield Township.
This is state clerk.
Simeon Spalding, is that you, sir? I think it is. I was like this. Simeon Spalding. Oh, I think. Sir, what's your name?
Jair Sanchez.
Repeat that, please.
Jair Sanchez.
Already is. He's been here.
Yeah, he has been. But I think it's now.
Okay. Just a minute, sir.
Okay.
Habla español?
Yes.
No, I've got to go back on that. I'm going to cancel the bench warrant. Sir, do you want to be represented by an attorney?
Yes.
All right, this is a public defender case.
Ron Brown, appearing on behalf of Mr. Sanchez.
I got one already.
You have an attorney? Who's your attorney?
I don't remember the lady called me yesterday to
Probably.
check my court today at 1 o'clock. I don't know. I'm staying here for 3 hours.
Was it somebody from the public defender's office?
Yes.
Okay.
Sergio,
No, Your Honor, or sorry, no, that's Mr. Sanchez Ortega, Your Honor. And I did speak with him yesterday with an
Yes.
interpreter. And I believe Your Honor adjourned his case to the 15th of October rather than issuing a bench warrant.
Do I have the right?
There were 3 Sanchez's on the docket.
Yeah, that's not him, Your Honor. His first name is Yaird.
He's correct on your screen.
Yep.
Yes, that's it.
So I adjourned his case already.
Yes, I do not think he responded when it was called on the screen, but that is correct.
But
We
then
talked-
I adjourned it any.
Yes, Your Honor.
Got it. What date did I put it on?
October 15th.
So you need to come back on October 15th, sir.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
All right, thank you. And
Thank
so
you.
this one that the Sanchez that I just took the bench warrant off of was correct. I can put it back. Even though, thank you, Ann, it's been a long day. I'm gonna stop talking to you. in a minute. Now I can get on my way. Thank you.
I think we're on small.
We're still on small, yes.
Thank you. I know, I got it.
No, we're on small.
Yep.
You got it?
I got it. Simeon Spalding. No, huh? You know what? Just stop. All right. I got 5 cases left. Stop talking to me. Bench warrant will issue for defendant's failure to appear. Bond 5,000, 10%. Will issue immediately. Court does call the case of the people versus Kiri Vickerson.
Conrad Siller on behalf of Pittsfield Township.
Ron Brown, appearing on behalf of Mr. Vickerson, Your Honor. Mr. Vickerson is a chef. He starts his shift at 2 o'clock and it's 4 o'clock, cuts into his work schedule.
You know what's funny? You said he was a chef and like, he must be hungry. Because all of a sudden he's just staring at you. Go ahead.
So basically he had a work schedule conflict. So I was asking for an earlier time in the day and an adjournment.
But
So-
you've been in contact with him
Yes.
and he just needed a different time, but weren't able to accomplish that.
Yes, Your Honor.
I'll adjourn it October 15th, 2025, 9 a.m.
Thank you.
Court calls case People versus Wesley Boss.
Conrad Siller on behalf of Pittsfield Township.
Assistant Public Defender Natalie Page for Mr. Voss, who has authorization to accept the offer on his behalf.
Got it.
Your Honor, move that counsel double parking. If you accept the admission, dismiss free from charge.
And Ms. Pate, on behalf of your client, do you admit responsibility to the fact that he double parked a motor vehicle on July 3rd, 2025 on Michigan Avenue in Pittsfield Township, Washington County?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, court will accept that admission to count 2. Count 1 is dismissed. Fines and costs of $180. I'm going to ask when your client get paid. If you tell me Halloween, I'm coming off the bench.
What's on Halloween? Add for 30 days.
I'll take that. October 17th.
Thank you, Your Honor.
2025. Court does call the case of the People versus Trevion Weaver.
Conrad Siller on behalf of Pittsfield Township.
By the clerk.
Sorry.
Bench warrant will issue for defendant's failure to appear. Bond will be set in the amount of $2,500, 10%. That warrant will issue immediately. Court does call the case of the People versus Nathaniel Wiles.
Conrad Siller on behalf of Pittsfield Township.
Brown Brown appearing on behalf of Mr. Wells, Your Honor.
Bet you he wishes his name was Adams. But go ahead.
I shared a valid license with Mr. Siller,
That's correct, Your Honor. So I move that count 2 of double parking.
and he'll,
I'm going to admit double parking if you allow that admission to dismiss free from charge.
Answer. Do you admit responsibility to the fact that on, they didn't type it in there, right? That on the date of September 2nd, 2021, at the location of West Michigan Avenue in Pittsfield Township, Washington County, State of Michigan, that you double parked a motor vehicle?
sir,
All right, court will accept that admission to count 2. Count 1 is dismissed. Fines and costs of $180. When can you get that paid, sir?
a month or two. It's only $180.
Pardon?
It's only $180.
It's only $180. So you got it now?
No, sir, I do not.
Oh, okay. Thought I'd
A
ask.
whole lot cooler.
Well, the way you said it, I thought, I'll ask. Maybe he's just got it tucked in his sock or something. All right. I'll give you to October 31st. Will that work for you?
Yes, sir.
You just didn't want to ask for that date. He's
No, I
been
didn't.
watching. What? I'm gonna be busy on Halloween finding people that have paid. All right.
Thank you.
Take care. Take care, sir.
You're welcome.
This is what we call, and I got, that's
Collins.
oh. Well, hold on, but. Mac, what are you doing? Wait.
Your paperwork.
Talk to the man, and let me do this one, Bob. You're doing, he's just been loitering up there. I didn't know what he was doing. Court recalls the case, People versus Min Kim. Somehow that paperwork got here, but.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Mark Kiaz on behalf of Min-Kyu Kim.
Sir, your name?
Min-Kyu Kim.
All right. And the plea form that I have indicates that he's going to plead to the charge of operating while visibly impaired. The 93-day offense. Upon a successful plea to that charge, count 1 would be dismissed. That's the court's full understanding of the agreement.
That's correct, Your Honor.
That is correct, Your Honor.
May I have him sworn?
Raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear and affirm the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
State your name.
Min-Kyu Kim.
Sir, it is this court's understanding you're going to plead guilty to the charge of operating while visibly impaired. That is a misdemeanor punishable by up to 93 days in jail, up to a $300 fine plus court costs. The court could order community service and any rehabilitative programs the court deems necessary. The court could also order your vehicle immobilized, could order you to pay the cost of the prosecution as well as the cost of any emergency governmental services. You understand all of that, sir?
Yes,
Still wish to plead guilty?
yes, Your Honor.
And to that charge, how do you plead?
Guilty.
Now, you understand that by pleading guilty, you will not have a trial of any kind.
Yes, Your Honor.
You signed an advice of rights form, is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
You have any question regarding any of those rights?
No, Your Honor.
Please look at paragraph 5. You'll see a copy on the podium there. Those are your rights which are part of the trial. You understand that by pleading guilty, you'll be giving up those rights as well as all the rights on that form.
Yes, Your Honor.
You understand you're giving up your right to appeal of right.
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you on probation or parole?
No, Your Honor.
Has anybody promised you anything other than what's been stated here today on the record to get you to plead?
No, Your Honor.
Anybody threaten you or coerce you?
No, Your Honor.
You're doing this voluntarily
Yes, Your Honor.
of your own free will
Yes, Your Honor.
and because you believe that you're indeed guilty of this offense?
Yes, Your Honor.
On the date of May 4th, 2025, at the location of Ellsworth Road in Pittsfield Township, Washtenaw County, State of Michigan, were you operating a motor vehicle?
Yes, Your Honor.
Prior to operating that motor vehicle, did you consumed intoxicating liquor?
Yes, Your Honor.
What'd you have and how much?
I had whiskey, Your Honor, and probably around 4 drinks.
Okay. Were you stopped by the police or was there an accident?
I was not, there was no accident, Your Honor. I was just stopped by the police.
All right. Why'd they stop you?
I turned and I missed a corner, Your Honor.
No. You're not disputing the right of the police to stop you in this case, are you?
I am not, Your Honor.
Okay. Were you ultimately arrested?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Were you taken to the hospital or to the police station?
I was taken to the hospital first for a blood draw.
Blood draw. All right. And what were the results of that blood test?
It was 1.8 or pardon?
1.181?
Yes.
All right. Do you have any reason to dispute those test results?
No, Your Honor.
Taking everything into consideration on that date and at that time, do you believe that your ability to operate that motor vehicle was visibly impaired due to your consumption of alcohol?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Sir, I do have to advise you that if you commit misconduct as defined by the Michigan court rule between today's date and the time of sentencing, that you would not be entitled, the court would not be bound by any evaluation on your case in regard to your sentencing, and you would not be entitled to withdraw your plea. You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, are you aware of any other promises, threats, or other inducements which have led to this plea?
No, Your Honor. None, Your Honor.
All right. And have I complied with the court rule, and would it be proper to accept this defendant's plea?
Yes, Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Court will accept the defendant's plea to count 2. Count 1 is dismissed. Defendant is referred to Von Swartz for an alcohol screening and assessment and the victim's impact panel. Sentencing in this matter will be
October 22nd at 12 p.m.
October 22nd, 2025, 12 noon. Oh, will that work for you, Counsel?
I'm checking
No,
as
wait.
quick as I can.
I love when somebody's got a paper calendar.
I was gonna mention that fact, Your Honor, but you're very observant. October 22nd at noon is fine.
All right. Yeah, I'll set it for that time. Bond with its conditions will continue. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Well, that's it for today, everybody. I broadcast every day at 3:00 p.m. Central Time, 4:00 Eastern Time. So you all have a wonderful evening. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Ta-ta and ciao ciao.